A very good afternoon to one and all. As we welcome you to 360 TV's coverage of the Southern Football Association. This is a crucial clash here for both of these teams for different reasons. Of course, as you can see, Pitchmen FC against the Lionheart FC. Pitchmen are perfect 3-0 coming into this game. Lionheart, they just played one game so far, and they lost that game. And ironically, they lost it to one of the teams that Pitchmen defeated earlier. So this is a game that they really need to try to kickstart their season and their campaign here. The team in red, of course, the Pitchmen, and the team in the grey and black from the Lionheart FC. So we're down here in La Brea, we're in a nice, cool, shaded location. And I suppose we could consider it, as the guys say, this is like cool breeze you get here in the shade. And we're trying to figure out the name of the tree, whatever is the name of the fruit that it produces. And nobody seemed to know. Somebody said it was sweet seed to that degree, but they said we could just go along with the cool shade here and be as comfortable as possible. You see the officials getting ready here. Andrew Samuel is the referee. He's just making sure that everything is A-OK, and his assistants, Darren Archibald and Akeem Joseph. Those are the two referees' assistants for this game. And these are the Lionheart FC players in their grey and black, or predominantly grey outfits. And they're really hoping to kickstart their campaign, having lost their one and only game so far against Deportivo, a team that the Pitchmen defeated by a 3-1 margin. They obviously must be thinking that this could be a tough afternoon for them if they are not careful. Rommel Fredericks there playing up with the ball. So too is Captain Yearwood. So here we go. We're just about moments away now from the kickoff in this encounter. As we get ready here now to see what these teams have to offer and how well could the Lionheart hold on to Pitchmen, who are threatening to run away with the league title here. So the referee Samuel blasts the whistle to get things started here, and the men in red going from left to right. Here they come again down that right hand side, just taking check. Clark deciding to go further right. Here they come now. That's an early ball played up there and just headed away, and only just, but a good effort there. Tyrese Montano, their top scorer so far, just trying to get to the end of that one, but not able to get contact with it. An early throw-in for the men in red, the Pitchmen from the La Brea area, trying to maybe get an early goal to settle things here as quickly as possible. And the referee's assistant right on spot to indicate that the ball had gone out for a throw. So early going here in this encounter. Now another ball played in. This could be a problem here. Montano trying to slip his man, and at the last moment he decided against playing it, and this is going to be a goal kick, says the referee. Both the referee and his assistants concur, and it's going to be a referee. Khan was trying to get to the end of that one and just missed out on getting the call. Goalkeeper Richardson John there, and a big effort there, big climbing effort, getting on top of that one and trying to turn his man. Does well, gets away from his man. Trim plays a ball forward again, aiming at Montano, and a jiving header there, trying to get up as high as possible. Mohammed, now they go racing down that left hand side. They're trying to get to Yearwood. The captain is collided and he doesn't like the call, but the ball meantime is quickly coming in the other direction, and it goes behind. Goes out for a throw-in. Throw-in to the Pitchmen. No goals yet. Just about 2 minutes gone in this game. And nice conditions. The ground, there was a lot of rain yesterday, but the ground has held up nicely. In fact, when you walk all over the field, I don't think you could actually find any water settled on the field, although it might be a little bit spongy, but it's not water soaked by any stretch of the imagination. The ball kept in, but only just, and they're now trying to get things going, still not able to get the handle on the ball, and that is going to be a free kick. Trying a little too hard there, Jamal Trim. Here's again another one down that right hand side, trying to get past his man. That's going to be a free kick, and just at the edge of the penalty area there, and it's just outside the area. So a good opportunity now for the Lionheart to probably try to test goalkeeper Shaquem Darius in goal for Pitchmen, trying to organize this wall, just a two-man wall, and they're going to try to organize it as best as possible. Captain Yearwood sizing up this one. He has good numbers up, including Debolay's inside there. It's not the tallest of characters, but I'm sure you like the ball to go up and come down to him as quickly as possible. Here is the opportunity now. Yearwood, can he produce something telling here? Nice ball, a little bit deep and beyond everybody, and really a wasted opportunity there. Nobody to even get a touch onto it, and a good opportunity there. Wasted, just a little too strong on that occasion, and that is kind of like part of the issue. Everybody wants to be in the actual goal area, but when you get a free kick like that, you could afford to stay out of the area and then just attack the ball as it's in the air. Here they come again. Another ball played forward, and it should be a handle ball. The referee says no, play on. And a little bit too casual there, and the ball just changing hands quickly. That's going to be an easy take for Darius. He doesn't hold on to it. In fact, he just releases it quickly. So another free kick given. So once again, Pitchmen with a perfect 3-0 record. The men in red looking to make it win number 4 on the trot. Here is the free kick. The ball played in, and a little bit awkward of the bounce. The ball, not really a true bounce, but it's still playing around. He has opportunity in front of him. Can he play it twice? Lively ball down that left-hand side. The referee's assistant flag stays down. Looking for something across. Goal opportunity there. He misses. Montano. Montano was right there with an opportunity. A great ball from Beard. Picked his spot and played it there. The goalkeeper in no man's land couldn't come and get it and couldn't defend it. Luckily for him, the contact wasn't on target and it just bounced wide. But a great opportunity there for their top scorer, Montano. And that could so easily have been 1-0 in the 6th minute. Nevertheless, another free kick. And that's the story, really. You have to take your chances once they're presented to you. Yatam Henry plays this one forward. Trying to come away with it, doing well. Getting it out of harm's way there. Neptune. Playing very deep on this occasion. Abraham. But he wins a free kick. And he decides he's going to play it upfield quickly. A little bit of confusion there, going in the wrong way. And the referee says play on. That looked like a clear foul. However, play is allowed to continue. Trying to put it there. That's going to be a free kick. It should be a throw-in. Well, the referee's assistant says it's going in favor of the Lionhearts. I thought he hit it against the legs of the defender. Nevertheless, it's a throw-in to Lionheart. Still no goals. Playing 7 minutes. We're into minute number 8 right now. Ball thrown in, but headed away quickly. Comfortable there for Lionheart. Good triple here, and that is a solid kick here. Immediately, Montano comes forward looking for the early ball, but he's not going to get it. Tyrese Montano with that golden opportunity a short while ago. Ball played over to the right side. Trim has it. Comes inside, looking to shake off one man, does well, and decides he's going to go back with it. And seems as if he might have hurt himself, might have a dislocated finger or something. And he just went down. He played the ball, and there it might have been caught, and he got rid of the ball, and you could see him checking the finger. I'm not sure if he has a ring on that finger, but it might have just been caught in the locks of the defender, and now he is in some discomfort there. But it's one of those things that you have to kind of pop it back in place and put some ice in it just to numb it and just try to get it back in the socket as quickly as possible. And but he seems to be in some discomfort there, and they hurt because it's a bit of a sting. I don't think it's a cut or anything like that. It's just a dislocation, it looks like, at the moment. And he's just trying to walk it off. He's a captain for today, Jamal Trim. So I'm sure he'll be very disappointed with that. In fact, he's taken off the shirt. It's almost as if he feels he cannot continue. Such is the pain, so he may have to get some kind of attention if they cannot somehow get it relocated as quickly as possible, get it back in his socket. Meanwhile, the game continues. Good opportunity here, still going, and the ball stays in play, and eventually they're able to get it away. Basdeo doing well, and Baldeo rather doing very well. Still, they have possession, and now they get it forward. An opportunity for another cross. Put it on his left foot. Just kept in. No. And just a little too tight there for Khan. A lovely little ball played forward by Beard, but Khan not able to keep it in play. So it's going to be a goal kick now. And we have to see who is the replacement for Trim. So really an unfortunate turn of events here, but I'm sure player safety is the most important thing. So in the meantime, they've won another free kick. It really is an unusual kind of an incident because you didn't see any real contact, but it's just probably the angle at which the ball, his finger got hooked in the shirt or the hair of the opponent, and they just kind of pulled everything out of the socket. And that's a tough ball. And in fact, he could easily have left it and allow it to run off the field. Instead, he tried to play it and conceded a corner kick. So Moses had a good opportunity there to just ride the ball. He has the one played up in the air. The goalkeeper, though, an easy take for him, no problems there. Tariq Rennie trying his best to get to the end of that one, but not able to do so. And he gets possession now as he brings it forward. He will get a throw in, Rennie. So here is the substitution for the captain Trim, who had to go off after just about 10 minutes or so. With some kind of a finger injury, looked like a dislocation. And still they come. Here's Montano running at the defense. 3 men in front of him. This could be another chance here. The goalkeeper stays. And into the trees. It goes just over our heads. We're happy to say that it bounced safely to the ground. And there it is again, and just getting inside there, Montano running towards the heart of the defense, tries to slip it through, And coming across and doing well. Here is the cross. That's not a bad effort. The ball, but none of the red shirts attacking the ball. Everybody seemed to be backing away from it. And the reality is somebody needed to attack it as quickly as possible. Montano wins it back unfairly, says the referee. So no goals yet. Pitchmen against Lionheart. Pitchmen 3-0. Lionheart 0-1 so far this season. Easy take for Darius. Shaquem Darius in goal for Pitchmen. And he sends it down the road. Here they come again. Another, but this ball is going to race off the field. It just seemed to gather pace. With each successive bounce, it just seemed to get a little bit quicker. And really just raced off the field. Not much the attacker could do about it. The ball just seemed to run away from him there. Rodriguez, Taquan Rodriguez, looking for something here, an opportunity maybe for them to get that opening goal. A little bit of indecision, but it's taken away. Here is that man Neptune doing very well. Yearwood trying to knife his way past his defender and is really just mauled. He stays down because he was stopped dead in his tracks. And but he wins a free kick. The last time he hit it too hard, nobody could get under it. Let's see if he takes off a little bit of the volume or maybe goes straight to goal from here. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. You could see him surveying the situation. They decide they're going to go wide with a chance to bring it across the goal. No, they get it back with the outside of the boot. The ball is bouncing and Darius quickly onto it. And then he wastes little time getting it up there. This could be another opportunity for them. And we're being told it actually is a broken finger. I thought it was dislocation, but it actually broke in the process. So unfortunate there for Jamal Trim. And hence the reason why he couldn't continue. Trying to squeeze this one in the middle. Still ball knifing inside there. Can he get a shot off? Still late on. And a little too strong there. Rodriguez going for power. And really got under it and hit it high over the bar. And now the referee is issuing a yellow card a little bit belatedly. And it looks as if, is it the substitute who has just come on? Yep, it's the man who replaced Trim. So he hasn't been on the field for that long and he's already in the referee's bad books. Opportunity here, still trying to run with the ball when it would in fact be better advised to just try and pass it as quickly as possible. Everybody appealing for handle ball, but there was both hand and shoulder there. Actually might have hit him more up to the shoulder than anywhere else. Ball played inside again. Opportunity here for Baird, Omari Baird. Loses out though. Yearwood thought about it for a moment and still they're going with it. This is a clumsy challenge, but they're still able to come away with it. And a first time effort, but it's a little bit off target. In fact, it's too easy for Darius. Then his kick is back downfield, but now a chance here for the pitchman to come forward with this one. Lovely ball played in the space there. Rodriguez trying to get to the end of it and can't really haul it in. And then he's traveling so fast, he actually has to run up into the stands in the bleachers there, just behind the goal, to the left of the goal, and before he could stop. So it's almost like when you do downhill, when you do those long jumps and those ski jumps, when you land, the surface actually goes up to slow you down. And still Darius picks it up and does well, controls it well, and then gets it upfield. But again, Lionheart's trying their best to get the ball into the attacking third quickly. Now a chance here for Rodriguez again. Can he turn his man? He has an opportunity. Lovely ball played inside, but this time the goalkeeper reads it very well indeed. Omari Baird was veering down on goal, but the goalkeeper John equal to the task, able to intercept it as much as possible. Here's another chance. This could be goal number 1. It is. Brilliantly done again. And certainly the ball played into space and is able to put it away with a plum. Josh Baird makes it 1-0 on 18 minutes. So a lovely little finish. The ball headed into space. None of the defenders could touch it, and he just touches it, the first touch, the second touch, and then puts it away nicely. Again, just shaking off the defender and putting away the goalkeeper, really having no chance there. Left out, hung out to dry there by his defenders, and it's 1-0 to the Pitchmen. So they are on their way again, trying to secure win number 4 on the trot here now. They won 14-1 against Field of Dreams, 5-1 against Uprising Youths, and 3-1 against Deportivo. And here they're leading 1-0. So they could be the team to beat in this division of the Southern Football Association. 1-0 on 18 minutes. Joash Baird. And here he is again. The ball ricochets off his head, and he almost got in another boot there for a second touch. And again, just to update you here, Jamal Trim suffered a broken finger, and that's the reason why he had to leave the field and couldn't continue. A little bit unfortunate. Here they come again now. Can Baird hold it, keep this one in? Unable to do so. He has those long legs, and he just kind of unravels at the ball. Defenders think they have it, and then he just takes it away from them. A lovely evening for football. Not too hot, not too humid, and it's not raining either. But a free kick given away here now. A chance once again for Lionheart to probably get back in this one. Ayoba Francis. So here is the opportunity now for them to get this one in. Can Yearwood produce something telling? Here's a lovely ball in, but again, Darius, no problems. And immediately sends his man. Baird again is on the go, and the goalkeeper bubbles the ball. And he tried to do this spectacular and really wasted the opportunity there. He got the ball away from the goalkeeper. He didn't foul the goalkeeper. It's just his presence caused the goalkeeper to fumble the ball, and trying to a sort of a semi-bicycle. It more look like a tricycle than a bicycle. And he was trying to hook it into the goal, but he got under it and hit it well over the bar. So it remains 1-0 in favor of the Pitchmen, the men in red. Goalkeeper Richardson John, beaten once, almost got beaten a second time there. And that would have been his fault, because that ball, he could have easily controlled that one. Instead, no, that's a lovely little ball played in there. Opportunity here. This Darius had to make a foot save, and then the stab at goal is just over the bar. Well, another opportunity there. The ball just going over the bar, but that was a good opportunity. A nice stab at goal here. Great opportunity there for Tuitt, and he couldn't hit the target. So Trevon Tuitt got a good look at goal there, and all he had to do was just get it in between the goals. Here's another chance. Once again, goalkeeper John is right there. Looking around. Here he goes again. Tuitt. Can he get something better this time? Turning, twisting. Still not able to get the cross in, decide to dribble the ball, still going with it, runs into problems and then has to play it all the way back into the center circle. It goes, dribbling, trying to get past his man. The shot is blocked. Great opportunity here now. This could be a foot race here. And it's played inside. Danger. Really a dangerous pass indeed. And they somehow managed to get out of harm's way. Well, not without a few alarms. And eventually it ricochets off the legs of Khan to be a throw-in for the Lionheart. They showing good signs here, but they have to be a little more clinical. They had a good opportunity to level scores, but didn't take advantage of it. And eventually now Baldeo gets it upfield. And Rodriguez plays it forward. A good take again. Omari Baird still battling for it. Looking for something, decides against it. A player has to have huge confidence to be able to execute a fake like that. But however, look at the hustle there, trying to win it back now after putting himself in trouble. And just maybe a little too casual at times and giving themselves work. Tariq Rennie. Here's another chance here. This could be interesting here. Can they keep it out? And it goes over the line and it is a goal, says the referee's assistant. Again, both the goalkeeper and the defender, they were there. Neither one could prevent it from going over the line. And that's a nice little touch here from Tuit. And eventually that touch proved decisive, because both the goalkeeper and the defender, Francis, were there, but neither one, between Darius and Francis, could prevent it. So in the 24th minute or 25th minute of play, we all level now at one apiece. Trevon Tuit. So it was always on the cards. They were showing good signs, good positive signs, and they eventually got one to go in. Good touch, a good decisive touch there from Tuit. And here they come again. This is where they're so clinical, because they have these very big front runners and very flexible attackers. Opportunity now to bring it forward. Baldeo gets the ball up to it again, goes for the return ball. That's a good ball, and Francis is with the recovery tackle, and actually it just goes over the line. It's going to be a corner kick over on that far side. The ball actually looked like it stopped. I thought it had stopped on the field, but it just trickled over the line, and it went out for the corner kick. 1-1 the scoreline. Again, Joash Baird in the 18th and Trevon Tuit in the 25th, the goal scorers. So the referee, well, it just seems as if the players, the pitchmen, are having a hard time coming to terms with that goal, because they just seem to be kind of picking on each other at the moment, as opposed to getting on with the game. In the meanwhile, Yearwood is preparing to take this corner kick. Can they tack on another one here now? As they say, this is the best time to score when a team comes in, but that's a poor corner, and he might have just lost his foot in there and couldn't keep the ball, couldn't make proper contact with the ball. And we have a player down on the field, and just all of a sudden, and we have another player down on the field. So was it some kind of contact? And that is the goal scorer Tuit, who went down. And the referee really has to try to take charge of proceedings here. But he seems so far away from the ball that it was difficult to determine exactly what transpired, and I'm not sure if he's bleeding now, but he may have to go off the field. It's a unfortunate incident. However, referee Andrew Samuel seemed to have things sorted out, and Tuit is getting some treatment off the field. In the meantime, 10-man Lionheart trying to get another goal. This one is played in, headed almost deflected directly into the path of the attacker. Nothing doing here. Another ball played forward. Still, they can't get the handle on it. And that's a good change of play. Francis now, the substitute, who came on for the injured Trim, plays the ball forward and then goes forward to, in an advanced position, plays a tough ball, but it's kept in nicely. Another opportunity here now for them to run at it. That's a great ball, pulling away at the back post with an opportunity. Maybe could have hit it first time, right back in there. Khan decides to turn with it and almost loses the handle. However, it's going to be a free kick still to the Pitchmen. But really, the ball was floated nicely into the path there of Matthew Khan. And it really was sitting up there nicely for him to spank it first time. He elected to try to control it. And so far, that chance looked to have gone. However, they still have an opportunity. 29 minutes gone. Still 1-1 the scoreline. And it looks as if Tuit is back out on the field. Opportunities here now for Pitchmen to maybe change the narrative a little bit, erase some of that pressure that they've come under recently. Nice little ball floated in and headed away. Good header, good defensive header there. Climbing the highest there was Bigot and got it out of harm's way. Ball thrown in quickly still. All of a sudden, the Pitchmen seem a little bit shell-shocked by that goal. They just seem not to have recovered as yet after conceding the goal in the 25th minute of play. That's almost 5 minutes ago, and they still haven't really settled since that time. And they need to, as they say, have short memories, forget that, and just play the moment. Right now, you still have a game here to win. Ball thrown in, and I think they're going to have to do it over. I don't think the ball ever came on the field. The wind took it off the field, so he's going to have a second bite of the cherry here. 1-1 the scoreline, and let's do that again. That's good defensive work just to get the handle on it. It's a great ball played in there to it. Can he get there before Darius? No. And Darius decides he's going to give it to Francis. Francis with a chance to just play it downfield. That's a ball played into space, sending his man down to the corner flag and just trying to skip it past his man, not able to get it away. And Joash Baird, the goal scorer. 1-1 the scoreline. And it seems as if Baldeo might have hurt himself. Baldeo just made the play, and he just seemed to hurt himself immediately on making the play. You could see him holding on to his, look like his ankle or something, unless he just hurt himself in the process. And so we're going to have a slight delay again as this physio makes his way onto the field. So 1-1 the scoreline here. Pitchmen scored first in the 18th minute. Joash Baird with a good finish. And then Lionheart in the 25th minute with the equalizer. Trevon Tuit with a good finish. Good touch in front of the goalkeeper. And despite a valiant effort on the part of goalkeeper Shaquem Darius to try to keep it out, both the referee and his assistant had deemed that the ball had gone over the line, so the scores were notched up at 1 apiece, and that's where we are. Francis will carry on. Chance here now for Beard. He's looking for something. That's a tough ball. He just lays it back there to Francis. Francis plays the ball into space. Again, looking for some kind of assistance. A nice little ball played in there and coming back quickly to it. Doing all the work right now. Gets it away for a corner kick. Kellon Clark is going to be the provider. A good opportunity for them. It seems also as if Baldeo is back. Nice little lovely ball inside. And nobody there with the header. Bigot, the only one climbing. And actually it just squirted off his head. And it went wide. That could so easily have nestled in the goal. And here he is again climbing the highest. And free as a bird, but not able to control the header. He may have to do it again though. Here's another in-swinger, this time with the left foot. Sent high in the air, trying to control it, doing very well, trying to take control of it there, Beard. But he wins another free kick here. This is going to be up to Omari Beard and being encouraged to maybe try the shot from distance. So this could be another opportunity here for them. And the man Beard is, Josh Beard is marking out his run. And likely he's going straight to goal. Goalkeeper John has to be alert here. Just the way he's setting it up, because this is dead center. And if he's shown signs of being able to really strike it. Let's see if he can get over it and hit it well. Maybe get it just to the right of the wall and force the goalkeeper at least to make a save. 1-1 the scoreline. Can this be 2-1? And he tried to place it. He went up, but it never came down. And really a good opportunity there wasted. Little too much volume, as they say. There you look at it. It never came down. You got too much under it. And it went way over the top for a goal kick to the Lionheart. So Lionheart FC with their goalkeeper Richardson John there, just spotting the ball. I think he needs some assistance in getting it upfield. And that's a good clearance there, taken quickly by Henry. And battling there all the way. Yerwood shakes off one challenge and not able to get his pass on target, and then he goes down as well. And pleading his case, no doubt. So 35 minutes gone. Might have some time added on for stoppages. We've had a couple instances. We had one player go off with a broken finger, and that took a little while. And we also had an injury or two. So we've had some stoppages. But so far, the game has been flowing quite nicely. Trying to get control, Pitchmen. Another ball played into Henry. He can't control it first time, but he tracks it down nicely. And just able to keep it in. He does well, though, in the end, just trying to do it, Clark. And now another infringement. So they're really taking no prisoners, the Pitchmen. They're really determined as ever. And trying to get in there was Abraham, Siobhan Abraham. He's a small man, but he's as tough as nails. And causing a free kick. And I think he's going in the referee's bad books, yes. So he's the second player from the Pitchmen to concede a yellow card. Here is the ball just wiping him away from behind. And officials are going to call that every time. Here's the ball now, back live. Play the ball way over to the right-hand side. Here is to it. Can he keep it in? Looking out for some movement. Loses out, though. And now, chance. Can he get the ball across the face of the goal? He's probably just wasted a split second too long. Now, though, and even Baird can't control it. Still they're trying to get the handle on it. Clark gets it all the way back there now. Looking Abraham, turning, coming forward, still has possession, and Clark can't control it. So just for a moment, they just seemed a little bit, they've lost their focus a little bit. They're just not as clinical as they were earlier. They're not finding each other with the same proficiency that they were doing earlier on. And Henry just upended a little bit. And if you look at Tyrese Montano, he's out of the game now for a long while and hasn't been able to touch the ball much. All of a sudden, it seems to be more of Josh Baird and Matthew Kahn to a lesser extent. They're the ones seeing most of the ball, but Makano has gone out of the play for a long period here now. They need to get him back firing. Another ball played into space. Easy take for the goalkeeper. And Darius really trying to hit it upfield, hooked it. That looked more like my golf swing than anything else. The ball might have been picking mangoes in the tree when I swing the golf club. Like that he really hooked that one really badly. And everybody kind of looked up and bewildered as to what he was looking at. Ball played forward. Again, this could be a problem here. Here's a shot. And it's more like a pass, but he really, to it was the man running. He scored one already. They were trying to free him up for a second one. And now they're doing the what we call the cardinal sin. They are compounding their misery by trying to play the ball in their own half, in their own area, really. And that just allows the Lionheart to come forward and apply more pressure on them, because all you need is somebody to get a toe in there and win the ball, and then it's straight on goal. They're going. So they have to be careful. Pitchmen, Lionheart, though, coming more and more into the game. Even before they scored the equalizer, they had shown signs, positive signs. And so the goal didn't come completely against the run of play. And here they are ever since. They've been kind of level pegging. But this is the man, Yearwood. Can he produce something for his team here now? The last corner he took, he slipped just as he was about to make contact with the ball, and it went way off. Here's another ball down, and way over the bar. This goal is so really wasted in the end. So they just need to sort out what they want to do when they get these opportunities. Either you're going to drill the corner kick low and hard, or you're going to put it up there and allow your tall men to get to the ball. When you kind of like that in between, you're not putting as much pressure as you could on the defenders. Another good header, one back. And here they come once more, trying to get away from his man there. Francis is impeded. (1-1) the scoreline here. Remember, we're live on 360 TV with South Zone football action. Did he keep it in? He did well there, Abraham, to keep that one in. But then eventually they lose out as it goes over the line. So it's going to be another throw into Lionheart. They've really come well into the game after Pitchmen threatened to just run them off the park. But they've been able to bounce back nicely. Not only are they level on goals, but they're seeing a lot more of the ball now, and they're getting it in dangerous areas. There's another ball that they could have done better with it, but Baird again is on the move once more. Josh Baird looking for something, decides he's going to go back to Francis. Francis has plenty ahead of him. He decides he's going straight down Main Street. The goalkeeper is there, bobbles the ball, but able to hold on to it for dear life. Richardson John. Few alarms with his clearance, and once it bounces, it was always going to create a problem for them. And you see, we're going to have another yellow card, and this time is Baldio gets another Shane Baldio gets a yellow for Lionheart. So now could Francis produce something here? He came on as a substitute for the injured Jamal Trim, who from indications has a fractured finger. Here's another opportunity. The ball hooked back this time, and nobody there, but doing very well. Abraham looking for something. Sees that he has movement inside and just trying to be a little too cute to it. And he too cannot execute it. He had plenty of time. And he just seemed to swing his leg and it went awry. Clark. Here they come now. This could be interesting here. Opportunity to come forward. 2v1, but he's still going. Marcano shot. No, he decides against it this time. Fakes again. And eventually it's cleared away. Henry with the clearance. And Montano, after a long time, seemingly out of the game, suddenly sprung to life here. And almost prize opener chance here for the Pitchmen. 1-1 the scoreline. So again, just about 43 minutes, but that's unofficial because there could be a lot of time for stoppages. Opportunity, and there again. And really, he had a good opportunity to play the ball forward to his teammate, and then he just kind of lost his concentration and just played a real hopeful ball. Here's another one played across behind everybody though, but they do well. Tuitt has it out wide, the goal scorer, looking for the return ball. And Abraham does very well coming over, but he can't keep it in. He ran all the way over from his right wing back position and ended up in a left wing back position, putting out effort, but the little fella not able to keep it in after all that running. May still work for him though. And here they come again, Lionheart. Good opportunities. The ball played in there. Montano just not able to. Really, that's another bad effort here. That too could get a booking from the referee here. And that is Montano gets another yellow card. And it's a red. Well, so really it's the game just seemed Tyrese Montano is going to have to leave now for his second yellow. So again, just on the stroke of half-time, and he just was kicking there. And now he was trying to get to the ball. You could see him. He just went, but he went right through and just took the ankle away. And that is, we just saw Shane Baldio was down already on that same ankle. And then he just got kicked on it again. So he is in real discomfort at the moment. And can he continue? But he looks like he's going to guts it out there. But certainly, he got a good whack on the boot on that instep there, and the ankle region. He's going to have to come off because once you get some kind of medical attention, I think you're almost obliged to come off. But the referee seems like they're going to allow him to just continue. So we play on. 45 minutes completed now. We added on time here. How much of it? Henry plays it one to that left side. It's headed away though. And they're able to get control of it quickly. Moses gets it, try to get it back inside. And that's a good ball. Another opportunity here, and it just bounces off the legs of Omari Baird and goes out for a throw-in. So 1-1 the score line. We've had one player injured, Jamal Trim with a broken finger. He had to go off. And we just saw a red card, a second yellow by Tyrese Montano, so he too has to go. So they're down to 10 minutes. A shot off the bar it comes, and another opportunity here now. Ball played into space, and he could have left it, and the ball would have gone out for a corner kick, but he somehow decided to try to play it, and he couldn't hold it. Here's another opportunity here. The ball played inside. A lovely shot coming there from Rodriguez off the stanchion and back out. Indeed, trying to tee it up there for Beard, the goal scorer, but nothing doing on that occasion. Gets another ball played in, and trying to get in there again. Baldeo getting touched on that ankle and has to skip out of harm's way. And after all that hard work, Frederick just plays the ball to no one in particular. And it goes awry. Changes hand though, but here they come again. Coming down that right-hand side there. Gets the ball again, and they're appealing, but the referee says it's going to be a corner kick. And, of course, Bigot wants a free kick. In fact, he was thinking it might have come off the attacker, but the referee says no, it's a corner kick. And here it comes, another in-swinger. Again, and it falls here, a chance here now. Henry looking to get it back inside. Beard has it, and he scores! So there it is in the, added on time, in almost 48 minutes of play. Beard has done it again, Josh Beard, with his second of the evening. Again, you could just see the ball coming over the top. It looked for a moment as if they'd lost it, and then the ball inside. He just kind of stayed with it, fought the defender for it, and was able to get the ball away there. Clark with the assist here, and but Josh Baird doing all the hard work, and deservedly getting his second of the evening. It's 2-1 now for Pitchmen. Still we play on. That could be the end of play in the first half. It is. So just on the stroke of halftime, Pitchmen, who took the lead in the 18th minute through Josh Baird, lost that lead when Trayvon Tuitt equalized in the 25th minute, and just on the stroke of halftime, the Pitchmen regained the lead, and it's that man, Josh Baird, again, in what really would have been the 49th minute of play, but for all intents and purposes, just on the stroke of the first 45 minutes, it's 2-1 now, Pitchmen over Lionheart. We'll come back with more with the second half in a short while. So here we go as we get ready for second half of this encounter. I'm not seeing any changes just yet, but we'll try to identify them as we go along. Just to remind you, it's 2-1 in favor of Pitchmen, the team in red, as they get ready to defend the start of this second half encounter here. Lionheart did well to keep them level at 1 apiece for a long period, but then just before the half, they let in a second goal. So here we are, 2-1, and that one is picked up quite nicely. Can has it, looking for some movement, decides to play the ball over. That's not a bad ball, headed away. And who is there? Rodriguez trying to get there a little bit lazily. Didn't really commit to it, but he gets it back. Can again cuts inside, cuts on his left foot, looking for some movement. And they decide to slow it down now. Abraham. He quickens now, goes knifing his way forward, and then still going. The little fella is still full of running. And that's going to be a wonderful take there. And trying to get inside there, but holding on possession. Baird has it, Omari Baird. And here's a good ball played forward. This could be Rodriguez. He's on his move. Across the face of the goal it goes. And it doesn't touch anybody, but it stays in. Baird has it now, looking for something. Gets it back to Francis. Francis tries to go back to him. And they lose possession, but they maintain it. It's still Pitchman's ball via a throw. 2-1 it is. To the men in red. Can they get another one? Baird, who is on a hat trick right now. 2 goals already. The brace looking for a third one maybe. Ball played across here now. Neptune goes to the return ball and eventually just gets it forward here. They really just clumsy with those passes, and somebody just needs to put a foot on the ball and make sure that the pass hits the target. Here we go again, and certainly lovely pass here now. Can he get the cross in? That's not a bad effort, but a comfortable take there for Darius. Plays it forward here now. They have possession again. Omari Baird. He goes back inside. Gets it back. And Clark trying to play it first time, but they lose possession. Chance thought about the shot. Now an opportunity here, but Darius reads it well. And to it, can't get to it. 2-1. Clark decides to go back with it, but the ball is kept in the defensive third. And on the move again, Baird has it, slips the ball forward. Francis, and but well read again at the back. Bigot and Henry doing a great job at the back for Lionheart. They have possession now. They're trying to slow things down a little bit and try to keep possession. Rennie plays the ball forward. That's a good ball, but it's just a little too soft and easily intercepted. Here is Abraham, does well, keeps this one in on that occasion. Good aggression on his part. Gets the ball back. It comes here now to Baird. Omari Baird goes for the return ball. Can he keep it in? Does well, and it's just taken away from him. So 2-1. They try to quicken things here now. And right across the face of the goal, nobody on the hook back here. Clark trying to get there, but to it does well and takes it over the line for another throw-in. So 2 goals. You get the impression this game has a few more goals in it, but will it come at the Lionheart's end or will it be the Pitchman's end? Only time will tell. Pitchman though leading by 2-1 and threatening here again. Can they get the ball in here? Chance here. The ball right there on the goal line, but cleared away and kept out. Denied there. Not a bad effort at all. Good build-up play, but no finish on that occasion. Still they come forward, but they give it away once more. And another opportunity here. Good, positive football. Opportunity to turn and face. Decides to come back with it. Can. Gets it back to Abraham. Try to get it back there now. Still an opportunity to play the ball back, but runs into some problems here. Goes to the return ball and wipes his man out. And that is going to be a yellow card, really. And he has no quarrels at all with that one, Matthew Khan. He just went sliding into his man here. And he probably felt he needed to do something because the pass was intended for him. And he couldn't control it. And then he just went right through his man, wiped him away. And picks up another yellow. So about 4 players now for Pitchmen on yellow cards. They've already lost one who picked up 2 yellows, which constitutes a red card. So now they have to play a little defense here. The question is, can Lionheart take advantage? Chance here to get this one in the danger zone. And it's still there. Opportunity here, but cleared away eventually. And now Baird plays it forward, but he can't get the handle on it. They still have possession. Here's a shot, but on the turn, and a real team effort in the end coming there from Fredericks. Plays a long ball, but it's too strong. And he'd probably be better advised just bowling that ball out or throwing it out. Kind of like what Earl Carter used to do rather than try to kick it. And because he could be a little more accurate with his hands than with his feet. So we have a couple substitutions, it looks like. Fredericks looks like he is one of the players coming off. And that looks like they also made a second substitution as well. I'll give you it. But here in the meantime, they're trying to come forward. Here's Tuit. He has been a real live wire for them down that right-hand side. And he wins another throw-in. They're trailing by 2-1 here at Lionheart. They need something quickly to get them back on an even keel. And possibly set up a grandstand finish here. The ball thrown in, and it's still in the area there. Can they get the handle on it quickly now? Henry plays this one forward, but that's an easy take there for Abraham. And still trying to get away from his man there, Can. Ball thrown in quickly now. They're trying to speed up things now. Carrington gets the ball forward, but it's easy take, and that's a little too strong. And but it's headed away a little bit clumsily played over. Still trying to force the issue down that right-hand side. Lionheart, though, eventually they'll get it forward. And to it again, the intended target, but he's having a tough time shaking Francis, who does well. So 2-1. And Darius really putting his team in some problems here now. Abraham. Can he get the handle on it quickly? And that one gets it out of harm's way. And they have possession. Rodriguez now fighting for everything down that right-hand side. Does well, gets away from Henry. And then he plays the ball in. But it just seems as if no one wants to go for the ball. And eventually it's cleared away. Adisa Atil. is on the field, as well as McNichols. As they have possession again. And that's clumsily done there. Can they get the shot off? Here's a shot going towards goal, but off target. The intention was good, but look at how far it goes. It almost went off a throw. It was much closer to the corner flag than it was to the actual goal. But the goalkeeper was badly out of position, and it was worth a try. But you really need to execute those openings, because you're not going to get too many of them. And when they present themselves, you want to be able to take advantage. So 2-1, the scoreline at the moment, in favor of Pitchmen. Just trying now to see if they can really get the handle on proceedings here, maybe conjure up an equalizing goal. They conceded early, and then they conceded late in the first half. When I say early as the 18th minute, and then as late as the 49th minute. And added on time at the half, Clark trying to get it back there. This man has been out of the game a little bit, Rennie. Ball played again, Rodriguez plays it over on this near side. Khan is out here, turning, twisting, plays the ball. Rodriguez, this could be another goal. And taking his time, now he decides to fire, blocked. Good defensive work. And another opportunity for a shot here. And they still have possession. And now the Abrahams getting involved down that right-hand side. Here is the cross. Easy pickings for John. And he sends it forward now. This could be interesting here. The goalkeeper is coming to clear it. And he does clear it, but only just. Another ball played into space. Rodriguez again trying to keep it in. He does well. Looking for something, and it just runs away from him. Again, they were aiming for Beard, and he couldn't get the handle on it. He scored 2 already. He's threatening a hat-trick here this evening. Thought he had a look in there, but the ball was just a little too far in front of him, and he couldn't finish the job. So 2-1 it is. Francis still thinking about it, trying to squeeze it in there for Clark. He can't get it. Rennie plays it back now. Abrahams has it. Loads of time and space. Plays a tough ball, but it's cleaned up nicely by Clark. And here goes Khan now. Can he run at the defense? Plays it forward. Rodriguez is in an offside position, just leaving a little too soon. And not able to go it. 57.5, almost 58 minutes gone. Still 2-1 the scoreline. And another opportunity here, but Abraham now scampering forward with it. Gets it back to Khan. Khan has been hugging the line on the right-hand side for quite a bit now. And here goes Omari Beard. He plays the ball forward. Rodriguez, the flag stays down. Rodriguez off the post again. Well, the goalkeeper did get a touch on it, but he should have certainly finished that one. Here is Omari Beard. He chips it inside, flips it over the head of the defender. Goalkeeper John in no man's land. Rodriguez really there. The goalkeeper just got his hands to it, and it hit the bar and it went out. So a corner kick taken short. Clark has it now. Can he get the cross and turns away from his man? Goes back and plays it there. Here's a ball played away at the back post again. Another opportunity there, but not able to get onto the end of it. Tariq Wren not able to finish it off, but good positive football from Pitchmen as they tried to up the ante just a little bit here now on Lionheart. Testing their heart here now. Here is the substitute Attil. So it looks as if another substitution is being made. And it's the goal scorer, Trevon Tuitt, who is coming off. But he's had a really good game. In fact, he could comfortably be considered the best player so far for Lionheart. But now he's off the field. He scored the goal, and he was a real menace to the Pitchmen defense. So easy fake for Neptune to take it around. Darius decides he wants to play the ball forward, but again, the ball really is to go into the space. You have to kind of lead the striker into the position. He's trying to play it where the striker was, and obviously it played behind him. So now here they come again. Can they come forward with some kind of assurance? This one is much too close to the goalkeeper. So Alfonso has come on. Here is Abraham. Nice ball across, but again, no red shirts in the area there to attack the ball. So as time now becoming a factor, we played 60 minutes already. So we have another 30 minutes to kind of negotiate here. Can Lionheart really pick themselves up here now? They made a couple of substitutions. Can those substitutes impact the game? Here's a nice little ball in. That's a good header. But again, brilliant save from Darius. A nice little bit of movement there from Attil. And he thought he had gotten through. Lovely take. He hit it first time. He didn't try to stop it or do anything with it. He just flicked it with the head. And Henry plays the ball across. Again, it's just a little too strong there for Baird. Omari Baird goes forward on that occasion, not able to get the header on target. Or at least get a touch on it as well. So as the sun goes down here just a little bit, is the sun going down on the Lionhearts, but they have time. They have plenty of time. Came close a short while ago. Alfonso does well. Comes and gets it now. Attil and Alfonso trying to team up the two substitutes. And ball taken away. Ball thrown in there quickly, but still not able to get the handle on it. Not sure what he was trying to do on that occasion there, Attil. He just left it there, and really Yearwood was asking him to just touch it into his part, and he made a meal of it, didn't make any contact whatsoever. John for Lionheart. Can they pick themselves up here now and drive themselves forward? That's a long ball, much too strong for Yearwood. So the crowd has steadily built up here this afternoon. Not quite sure what else is happening by way of entertainment or sport in the Le Bray area. So we have another substitution. And it looks like Baird has been substituted. Omari Baird has gone off, which is surprising because they really think, but he kind of drifted out of the game lately, so they're giving him a chance. Also being substituted, it looks like Matthew Can is getting a breather. So they have opted to just change personnel, and they're actually assuming more or less the same positions. But here's a chance again now. Abraham does well, climbs over. Here's the substitute. Doing well. Abraham has it. Decides he's going to go back with it. All the way back to the goalkeeper decides, Darius decides he wants to dribble, does well, and gets away from danger and plays a lovely little ball. Here they go down that right-hand side now. They're trying now to really spread the ball as wide as possible and then bring it back across. But caught running with the ball there and losing the handle on it. Gets another ball played forward, but to no avail. So he just decides to roll it out there quickly now to Neptune. Neptune looking for something. Plays a real 50-50 ball, but he gets it back there now. Now he's under some pressure, and he does well. Abraham keeps it in. Has movement right in front of him, Ren. He plays a nice little ball into space. Cross. Nice ball, Rodriguez. Turning, twisting. Chips the ball over. Nobody home. Still looking for some kind of assistance here, and eventually the ball is played back. And Nkosi Charles was the man who came on, and coming back, Ren doing well to come back and win the ball back. Still, Lionheart battling here. They have a corner as Francis was able to get a boot in and take it over the line. Such a good scene in the background. The crowd anxious right now. It's still 2-1. The game could still go either way. Opportunity here now for Lionheart. Can they get something positive? Headed on, but sent right back over into the middle by Carrington. Still they're battling for it. Stays down, and Renier stays down after some kind of a collision. So this could be an opportunity here for Lionheart to just regroup just a little bit. Just talk among themselves, and try to sort out what they want to do. Here is the kick. The ball floated in, and I'm not quite sure what happened. It might have been when the initial ball went up in the air, and he came down. He might have been struck in the head, apparently. But he seems to be okay. Well, we hope he's okay. Maybe he's getting treatment. Anybody knows who's this number 19 here? So I think Rennie is okay. In fact, he seems to be walking off the little knock he took, and should be back on the field pretty soon. Referee Samuels is just going to bump it and ask the Lionheart to give it back to the pitchmen if they so choose, and instead they're going to keep possession, and immediately they try to mount a quick attack. Alfonso plays it back, but this one is easy pickings for goalkeeper Darius. So Darius waiting. Alfonso is, or rather Abraham is available. He decides he's just going to play with the ball and gets it to Henry. Henry decides now he's going to run with it and looking for something, not much. And eventually plays a good ball up. Here they go again, and just like that, they lose the ball, and they're coming forward once more. An opportunity now for them to probably get it forward. That's good football again. Turning, twisting. They have possession once more. Way over on the far side. The ball changes hand. Debole spreads it wide. Can they bring it across? That's a ball played down that right hand side. Looking for the cross. It's not there yet. And still trying to get the handle on it. The ball runs away. And they have to start all over again. Henry. And he's offsides. Had he even attempted to go after that one, it would have been deemed to be offside. So still 2-1. 70 minutes gone now. So we're inside. 71 minutes gone. So we're inside the last 20. So an opportunity for Lionheart to really pick themselves up here. They lost their first game, and they're in danger of losing their second in a row here. So they really have to try to pick themselves up here and try to get something going, something positive out of this game. Ball played inside. Where is the return ball? It's now coming. That's a good ball. Can he get the cross in now? And it's in there, but good defensive work. And Henry does very well indeed. Raja Neptune came across, intercepted. And they're on the march once again. It's another great ball. And an early ball played behind. This could be interesting here. And good recovery. Again, doing a lot of work. Omari Beard covering a lot of ground and doing it quickly as well to avert danger there. So still 2-1, 72 and a half gone. Pitchmen leading, but they have to defend this corner here now. McNichols, the man going over to provide the cross with his left foot. A chance here now. They need to be a little more urgent too, because time is against them. And let's see if they could attack this ball. That's a lovely ball played inside, and then again headed away by Francis. He had to be alert there. And at least one of the runners need to at least occupy the goalkeeper or be close to that goal line, just in case another one like that comes in. And here we go again. They're just sort of taking their time to retrieve the ball and get it back into position. And all this is valuable time for the Lionheart FC. They're trailing by 2-1 here now. They really need an equalizer badly. Can they pick it up here now? That's a good ball. It's high in the air, headed down, but wide of the mark, and it goes to North. And again, Attil not able to get it on target. Ball played up, and again, too strong. So Darius wanted to get a quick counter-attack, but you also need to make sure that you get the ball to the intended target. So it's going to be red ball. I thought for a moment there, Alfonso thought it had gone out. And now they're going to have to defend this here now. Great ball played forward. Rodriguez is on the march again. Goes past one, or at least tries to anyway. And the ball is won back. Good work again in the middle of the park by Deboulé. Spreads it wide. Alfonso bringing it forward, looking up, and plays it wide. This could be another opportunity for the ball to be played, but it's played behind the backs of everyone. Neptune intercepts quickly, and they're on the march again. Omari Baird plays it forward. Rodriguez turning, twisting, trying to squeeze it in, and loses out. But coming across and doing very well indeed there was Charles, Nkosi Charles, but he loses out. And here comes the man in grey. Can he get the ball across? Hook back, nobody home. And again, the two front runners both going for the initial ball across the face of the goal, but he hooked it back, and nobody was there for that hook back. And it was eventually cleared away nicely by Rennie. So they're still pressing here. And it's going to be an opportunity to run some clock here now. Free kick in there. So they continue to lead by this one goal. 2-1 it is. Pitchmen clinging to that advantage. This will be their fourth win on the trot to start their campaign. Darius. That's a brilliant kick. That one could cause some problems at the back. And eventually he's headed away. That's good defensive work as well. Now, can he turn quickly? Decides to go back. All the way back he goes to McNichols. He stabs it forward, and a little bit of a clumsy challenge there, but it's one of those where you kind of, you know what you're doing, because you don't want the opponent to get the ball, so you have to at least foul him. And Mohammed not able to get out of harm's way. 2-1 the scoreline here now. Can Lionheart pull something back here? Henry. And thinks we have a quick substitution. In fact, we're going to have two. And it looks like Rennie is coming off. So here it goes, deep. Goalkeeper is coming. He's on the no man's land. Off the post it goes. Nobody there. Really, a brilliant ball. And Attil thought he had beaten the goalkeeper. Nothing doing. And still couldn't get the handle on it. He goes to the return ball, and that is good defending. Again, followed the play all the way through. Here's the kick. The goalkeeper was in no man's land. Attil's header off the upright, and it stayed out. Close, but not close enough. So it remains 2-1 here. And Lionheart just had their hearts broken there by the upright. So again, Darius went a long way. Thought he would get there. He missed it. The header, a good header, but it just hit the post. Hit too much of the post, one would have to say. And it bounced out. Had it hit the inner portion of the post, it may still have gone in. In the meantime, 78 minutes gone. We might have some stoppage time added on as well. Pitchmen clinging to this lead now. Neptune. Ball won back. Alfonso turning with it. Ball played forward again. So here they come once more. Can Lionheart really deliver a telling blow here now? Just not able to keep it in is Abraham, who's having a good game down this right-hand side. Very busy whole afternoon. Ball thrown in once more. And again coming across and getting the job done there. Here they come once again. This could be another opportunity, but straight it goes to the goalkeeper. And no problems there for John. Away they come. Lionheart still battling here. But running with the ball is not going to solve their problem. They really need to figure out how they can really knife their way through this defense. And another errant pass really behind the man. So Cornelius Hanaway is also on the park. Here's another ball deep, and the header up, still battling for it there. And the ball still in the danger zone. And now they get it out to Abraham. He could control it. And then his pass is an errant one. So still a 2-1 advantage here to Pitchmen, the men in red. Lionheart, though, came close on a couple of occasions, including hitting the post. Although it has to be said, Pitchmen also hit the bar earlier in the second half. So with the artificial lights on here, just to keep things bright. Still they're searching for it. Good running here, still going. And the goalkeeper, John, doing well. And coming at the very last minute to make the save and start the counter-attack going the other way. Ball played forward, but nobody there. And really, they just gift the ball back to Pitchmen. Possession is 90% of the game now, and they're just turning it over unnecessarily. And Lionheart doing the smart, or Pitchmen doing the smart thing, just kind of running the clock a little bit, taking time off the clock. And that's a little, he's going for the whole hog there now. Here comes McNichols. He is looking for something. A great ball played over. The goalkeeper again thinking about it, but Hanaway is out there, and he's going to ensure that it goes over the line for a throw-in to the Pitchmen. They're leading by 2-1. A brace from Joash Baird. He has long been substituted now. And here they come now, Lionheart, with another ball played in. The goalkeeper not coming, and eventually it's taken over the line for another corner kick. So a chance here for the Lionhearts. Can they make one of these opportunities count here now? A point may be just as good as a win for them after having lost their opening game. They need points in the worst way. So here it comes. That's another good ball inside, and nobody's there. And the ball shooting, but now this will be a chance. Rodriguez has it, and he is going to. He's going to play to it, and there is goal number 3. Again, it was always on the cards. An opportunity once again for them to run forward with it, and Omari Baird this time is credited with goal number 3. Rodriguez doing all the spade work, really going to the byline and then just hooking it back here, and as easy as taking candy from a baby. So in the 85th minute of play, that could be the insurance. Omari Baird putting the finishing touches there, and that really is the separation that they were hoping for, and that would really kill off the Lionhearts now. They certainly had a spell when they could so easily have equalized. They didn't take advantage of that, and now they find themselves 2 goals down. It's 3-1, and they're looking for more. Another great ball played into space. Rodriguez, 3 men around him. He's still going. Goalkeeper is coming, and with the block there. And Rodriguez again threatening to add his name to the score sheet, but denied on that occasion by Richardson John for the Lionheart. Actually, I thought it was a corner kick, but it was given as a goal kick. So we come again. Can Lionheart pick themselves up here now? They have nothing to lose. You lose by 1, you lose by 2, or you lose by 4. Not going to make much of a difference now. You have to at least keep going and try to get something out of the game. Not with passes like that. It's really just gifting it away. Opportunity now. Can he turn with it? Try to squeeze it out there. Still trying to go over there. Opportunity. Can he get a shot? And the flag goes up to signal offsides. And he was liming out there, Yearwood, and waiting for something to come his way. And when it did, he found himself in an offside position. So tough times for Lionheart right now. They're staring down second defeat of the season, whereas Pitchmen, on the other hand, looking to make it 4 on the trot. And it looks like they're going to make another substitution. It looks as if, or is it that they're just talking, or there's some treatment being administered on the field, so the players can go to the sideline and get some talking to. So we had Joash Baird in the 18th minute, and again in the 49th. It was 2-1 at the half, and that was Trevon Tuitt who had pulled one back to level things in the 25th minute of play for Lionheart. But then Omari Baird making it a hat-trick for Bairds, although 2 Bairds scoring on this day. I don't know if we could count that as a hat-trick. It would be a family hat-trick. And first it was Joash Baird and then Omari Baird, the goal scorers for Pitchmen. So 3-1 it is at the moment, with time running down here now. Darius trying to get the restart. Neptune has it. Thought for a moment of going along with it and then decided against it. He decides to play back inside. They have possession. And they are now just trying to keep it on the ground as much as possible and trying to stay out of harm's way. Isaiah Neptune is also on the pitch at the moment. So here they come again now. Opportunity maybe to attack one last time. And again they're under pressure right through. Push back, force back. Jaquan Rodriguez applying the pressure there. And maybe hoping to get another attack going before. Here's another ball played in there, but easily handled by Hanaway. And it's all the way back now to Darius. And no support at all. And easily Omari Baird, the goal scorer, plays a lovely ball down that left-hand side there to Hanaway. He goes sprinting forward, unmarked. Nobody's picking him up, but there's somebody at the back post maybe. And Rodriguez looking around and then just trying to squeeze it in there. And nothing doing there. Picked up again by Isaiah Neptune this time. He intercepts it. And the other Neptune, Taj, is policing that one back to the goalkeeper Darius, who picks it up now. Abraham trying a difficult ball, trying to get it across on that left hand side, but it does work out for them. Rodriguez has it. He's looking around, sees that he has somebody right there with him. Again, they somehow find a way to mess it up. So it's not a good outing for them. They just seem to run out of ideas here at the last moment from the Lionheart. Not much by way of composed play on their part. They just seem a little disconnected at times. They had their moments, but they just haven't been able to be consistent with their play. So Taj Neptune. Isaiah Neptune now, the substitute, who's just come on. There's another ball played forward here. Rodriguez is going towards goal, but again, good defensive work there at the back. Once more, Henry and doing yeoman service at the back there for Lionheart. Not giving up. The big fella, both he and Bigot have had outstanding games at the back, at the center of defense. So we've gone past the 90 minutes now. We're in added on time. How much of that is left to be seen? The referee takes a look at his watch, referee Samuel. I'm not sure if he's going to play on for much longer. It's 3-1, and that final whistle could come any moment now. Ball switching sides. Here is Abraham. Thinks about going wide. Then he plays a careless ball back in the middle and gives it away. But Henry is there to tidy it up now. Here's Baird. Omari Baird plays a lovely ball down the right hand side. Where is the cross? It's not there yet. Still running with it. And eventually it's blocked. So 3-1. Life is a beach for the Pitchmen at the moment. They have this comfortable lead and looking maybe to tack on another one. I think right now they're just trying to run out the clock. They're not too hurried to take this corner kick. Here is Omari Baird. He chips it in and it's picked up there, but eventually that's a lovely release here. However, Taj Neptune is there quickly to snuff it out. Isaiah Neptune now goes scampering forward and he is upended. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick in a dangerous area. This could be a wonderful opportunity for maybe Rodriguez to try his luck from distance, or maybe even Omari Baird. I'm sure Omari Baird must be thinking, I could go home from here. Francis wants to spot it. Henry, or rather Neptune, also seems interested. But it looks like it's going to be Omari Baird who is going to have the final say here. He scored one already. Can he get a second one? Joash Baird scored two. Why not Omari Baird? 93 minutes unofficially gone in this one. Pitchmen leading 3-1 and thinking of a fourth here now. Here is the ball played into space. The goalkeeper doesn't come. The ball is across, right across the face of the goal it goes. And but they get possession once again. Abraham has it. And that's a tough ball. And Abraham now decides to come all the way back to the goalkeeper Darius. He tries to dribble his man, does well. And looking for something, and then he decides he's going to go wide with it. Quick movement, and they run into problems once again, but it's back with Abraham now. So the game just a little bit disjointed right now, and not much by way of positive play on the part of Lionhearts. It's all about Pitchmen who, for whatever reason, seem determined to just mess around with the ball, but it doesn't matter. They would win they'll have win number 4 on the trot to start the season, as they already had wins over Field of Dreams 14-1. They beat up Rising Youths 5-1. They beat Deportivo 3-1, and true to form, they now beat Lionheart by a 3-1 margin as they continue their perfect start to the season. So congratulations to the Pitchmen. Again, Joash Baird in the 18th and the 49th, and Omari Baird in the 85th with the insurance, and the lone goal for the Lionhearts in the 25th minute, Trevon Tuitt, the goal scorer there before being substituted. So that is the situation here from the LeBray ground as we say farewell on 360 TV, and as we leave you for one last time, Pitchmen 3-1 over the Lionheart FC. That's the very latest here in LeBray.